Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today I am doing my August pay, and today we'll be cash stuffing £700, but also I'll be talking about the rest of my money, which is about 360 or so pounds. So what we're actually sorting out here is about £1,050. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. It's going to be slightly different, as last month I probably had the worst money month that I've had so far since recording these YouTube videos. I'll kind of explain that all in the video, but yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that this is going to be different again. You know what? I went to putting money into my bank, and actually, I don't know if I'm hitting my tripods out here, sorry if I am, but actually that didn't work for me. So without saying any spoilers, it just didn't work for me at all. And yeah, I probably should have thought about that before I did it. But anyway, we learn, and that's exactly why I'm here, so I can learn for you. So I've gone through my money already. I went to the bank and got all of my money out, and I've got the money here. So just to save some time, but I will be sorting out the money on camera for you today, as I know that some of you like to hear the noise, and I definitely do when I watch these videos. So I'm just going to sort out this money now. Ooh, that's not right. So there we are, that is the money all sorted out for this month. And as I've said before, I'm cash stuffing 700 on the dot pounds basically. So we're just going to get straight into that. And then after I've done the cash stuffing for my envelopes, I will then go through basically the reason why I'm going away from using money in my bank again, which it's kind of unexpected if you've been following me now. But then if you've been following me now for a little while, then you'll know that I'm trying different ways to make this work best for me. And I'm enjoying that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's been a bit annoying not finding an easy way to do this. But I am enjoying like this trial and error, and just kind of taking you with me on this trial and error process, because at the end of the day, I think it helps you seeing someone else struggle and work out how this is going to work. Because I think with YouTube and lots of places, social media in general, not going to get into that rabbit hole, but people just post when they've found what works for them, and then there's this expectation it's going to work for you, and that's not always the case. So it's okay for it to kind of go wrong, and some months you have a little mess up, etc. So yeah, I'm just going to double check this is recording, as you know, we've had that palaver before. Yeah, that looks fine. Cool. So we're going to get started with food shopping. This has nothing left in it this month. I'm not going to fill out this month. I'll do that off camera. I just think I just end up writing the same thing over and over again, and it probably is a little bit boring. I don't know. So I'm doing 4 20s in my food shop. Again, still shopping at Aldi, finding it really great. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80 in there. I have no complaints. I did do a shop this week in Tesco's. That came to £15, which was obviously a lot cheaper than it used to do, but I literally only brought what I needed. I really didn't even buy any form of snack, which is, yes, I'm sat here going, I want chocolate, and having to eat this like old chocolate bar, breakfast bar that I bought years ago. You know the breakfast bars that just hang around in your cupboard? Probably good. I ate that instead. So I will move a 20 and put that into back to account. And I know that it came to £15 and I put 20, but they gave me coins back. I've put the coins in a coin jar. It's a long story. Do you want me to show you my coin jar? In all honesty, I use my coins when I'm not expecting to need money and do. I find that is the best way for me. Like if I'm in a car and suddenly you've got to pay for parking and I was like, oh, it's like £10. I'm like, oh, it's okay. I've got £10 in my bag randomly from all of these things that I've kind of got an extra 50p and pound from. So there is really no strategy there. So, to be honest with you. But anyway, gifts, I'm putting 10 in, and that is just a £10 note. But I do have some money left over in here. I did use some money. So 50, 60, 70, 80 in there now. Just check that's the right way around. Yep. I did use some of that money on a gift for a friend, which I've still got to send to her. She's in America, so that'll probably use some of this money as well, because sending to America is expensive, guys. Petrol, £40, and as always, that is 2 20s. I still have 20 in here, I believe. But this month, guys, I've actually nearly used up a full tank of petrol. And you know why? It's because I've literally been driving everywhere. Well, no, have I? I've gone into the office at work. You know, if you've watched my video a couple of weeks ago, you know that I did have a train ticket envelope, which I got rid of because I decided that it would be better money for me to drive to work than it would be train. The train cost me about £20 a day, and driving cost me about £7 when I worked it all out. So I was just being lazy and just wanted to sit and do nothing on the train, which, to be fair, I do love doing. I love just sitting, watching YouTube videos, having that bit of me time, but it doesn't matter. It saves so much money. So we now have 2, 4, 6 going in, then I'll probably put this full load into the car maintenance. So we're doing 40 now. So again, I think it was either last month, or was it last month, or was it must have been last month. I did have my MOT, which it passed, flying colours, woohoo. So that cost me £50, and then so that was last month, which probably should come out of here. No, I have already done that, because I think, how much did I have in here? I had £260 in here, and I have 120, 35. So a spring on the back wheel of my tyre went. Really annoying. I was just like, this is so annoying. It's just done its MOT and then that pops up. But anyway, luckily had this, so didn't have any issues, and they take cash in there, so happy days. So hopefully nothing's wrong with it now, but I'm going to put 40 in there as one thing I've learnt, which I knew anyway deep down, but always save money for a car, because you never know. It passed its MOT, and I'm not sounding bad, I'm sorry if any of you are mechanics, but I swear, whenever it comes out of the garage, something's wrong with it. I swear. And I was like, I said to my family, watch something be wrong when it comes out of the garage. Lo and behold, I drive out of the garage, 2 days after, spring, back wheel, gone. I sound like I'm driving a dustbin van. I don't know what they're called. Rubbish van. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that came to about £100, I think, 150. Anyway, 50, 120, 40, 60, 75. So 175 in there. So I will be adding that up, but right now I can't see anything else going wrong with it. But maybe next month I'll put a little bit more away in there, as I think 40 is probably the least I've done so far for that one, maybe. I can't quite remember. Beauty, we have 100. Now I do have some money left over in there, as I got my hands done, my nails, nail check every week, every month in fact. Look, it's chipped already. Gutted. I don't know why, because I really liked the woman that did it this time. She did them really square, which I really like. I like them really square. No rounding at the edges. I haven't had this colour, I don't think, before. Very summery, except for summer's just finished in the UK now, even though we didn't even have a summer. Feels weird getting bright colours on my nails and not going on holiday. I feel like that used to be what I did, but now I do it all the time because life's a holiday. Joking. Anyway, so in here I have 20, 40, 50, 60, and I'm going to be adding 100. So that is in 4 20s and 2 10s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. The reason I do it in small 10s as well is because some of the treatments I get are £50, so that's why I get the 10s as well. So now in there, oh, and I do have another one of these which I've just started, but it's in my bag, which isn't around, so I've got one stamp on here ready. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20. Oh, that's not right. We've got a runaway 20. Now I've got to count all over again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, I knew that anyway, but yeah, 160 in there. I spent some money on getting some new makeup because I thought I really want to buy something. You know, when on those days when you just really want to buy something, and I was like, I just want to go shopping. I don't want clothes, I just want to go shopping. So I was like, I'm gonna go shopping and buy myself some new makeup, because makeup's always one thing you got to use new stuff. Don't let your makeup sit there too long. And makeup, in the grand scheme of things, isn't as expensive as clothes. You know, you can go and buy 3 things like in Superdrug in the UK, that's like a drugstore. You can get like, it's like buy 2 get 1 free on all the beauty stuff at the moment. So that's what I did. So 3 things came to about, I don't know, like £16. That's so much cheaper than going and buying clothes, because when you buy clothes, one thing's 20 quid. And then you end up buying 2 things, and then you end up buying some socks, and it all adds up. So I'd recommend that. If you want to go shopping and you like beauty or makeup or hair stuff, just go and look around and look at the deals they've got. It's a lot cheaper. Let me just double check we're still recording. Yeah, cool. Sorry, that must be so annoying. Anyway, beauty. Got that wrong, that's already done. Holiday, we've got £200 going in. Fun fact, I am going on holiday. Oh my goodness. And you're going to be so proud of me, I'm going on my own. If you've been watching my channel now for a while actually, I think I started this in March, maybe April, you'll know that I've been wanting to go on a holiday on my own for so long. As when I started this, it's because I broke up with my boyfriend and I wanted to sort out all my money and do it in a way that I enjoyed, and made sure I spent the money on things. So the reason I started this channel was to make sure I spent the money on these things. I had such an unhealthy obsession with saving my money that I would then not spend money on things that I enjoyed. I wouldn't meet up with my friends because I knew that I'd have to spend money. I wouldn't drink alcohol because I knew that it would cost £10 for a drink, which, don't get me wrong, is still ridiculously expensive. But now I've got the Times of Friends envelope, £100 a month. I know I can spend that money. So yeah, when I started this, I said I really want to go on a holiday on my own. I don't know where I want to go, blah, blah, blah. Well, I've decided that I'm going to go, I'm thinking to Ukraine and go to Chernobyl. And I know that's really random, but I'm a real history nerd, and I am fascinated at what happened, the awful disaster that happened in Chernobyl, and I would quite like to go and have a look and see what it's like. And if anything, you're giving your money to those people. I'd go to the souvenir shop, I'd buy some souvenirs, I'd try and give them some money, you know, get their money going. But I thought it would be a nice way to kind of pay my respects to those people and have a look and just kind of, I'm a bit curious about it, to be honest, and it's something that really interests me. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop off at Amsterdam on the way there, as Amsterdam's one of my favourite places in the world. I love it. I feel so at peace when I'm there. I literally love the city. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. So the tour costs, I don't know how much the tour costs about £180, and you get an overnight stay, and it's 2 days in Chernobyl in the area. And then I'd be staying 2 nights either side of Chernobyl, Amsterdam either side, as the UK doesn't fly direct. to Ukraine without stopping off somewhere. So I thought, why not just go for it and stop off somewhere and make a little mini holiday either side. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So it's gonna, so the flights I think were about £400 for the whole thing, going from the UK to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Ukraine, Ukraine to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to London. So that was about £400, which was really good. And then I haven't looked at hotels and stuff. I'm tempted. I really would love to know your opinions in staying in a all-female hostel in Amsterdam, as it would come to €50 for 2 nights, whereas hotels there seem to be costing about £100 for 1 night. I'm only going to be in there to sleep because I love Amsterdam and I'm a history nerd. I love a museum. I love the Anne Frank house. I've been there twice already. I love it. So stuff like that goes on all day, doesn't it? So I'd love to know if you've stayed in a hostel, and if you've actually been to this hostel in Amsterdam, which is called the Hostel, what's your opinions on it? Anyway, that was a real chat. On the way back from Amsterdam, I'd probably stay in a hotel. But this is next month, so I'm doing this in October. So I'll have a pay. I'll be able to chat to you guys what I've decided to do. Don't worry, keeping you updated since then. But yeah, anyway. So I'm putting £200 away into holiday. I can't remember how much I used to put away. Probably a lot more. Oh, holiday's £160. So yeah, I'm doing a little bit more because I'm now aware that I want to go on this holiday. I've got the holiday off work, so I know that I can do it. But anyway, so we have 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, and 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 810, 10, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 910, 20, 30. £930. Wow, that took a lot of brain power because I did that in a funny way. So now we're going to put 200, which is just in 50. So 50, 100, 50, 200. Flip that round. 920, 1020, 1120 is how much is in there. Oh, there's a fly. Yuck, no. So I didn't realise I had so much. Like, last night, before I was going to record this video, I was like, how much have I got in the holiday pot? I was like, I can't even remember. I was so shocked when I saw £920. And I was like, wow, I literally thought I had about £600. And it just goes to show, it really does add up. There was me thinking, oh, am I going to be able to afford, you know, to stay in a hotel in Amsterdam on the way back? Mate, I have £1,000 for like a 7-day trip that's in Europe. You know, Amsterdam is where the cost will be because I know that Chernobyl will cost me about £200. Yeah, I was just so taken back by that, and I'm just so happy that I've continued to do this. And like I'm doing in the rest of this video, is going through my actual outgoings, which I've never gone through with you guys before, and how much money I actually get paid. I've never done that because some people commented, what about rent, etc. Well, I've never actually spoken about that. That goes straight out of my account. This is only the money that I want to spend, and I've decided that I'm going to share that with you today. So exercise, so that's coming at the end of the video. Exercise is £30, and it's the same, it's a bit less than normal, but it's the same, 2 10s and 2 5s, because my PT is £15, and I like to give him the exact money. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 80, 5, 95, 105. That is a lot of money for exercise. Why have I got so much money in there? Wow, yeah, I put 60 in last month. Okay, that makes sense. So there we are. Now we're just going to add that all up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 135 in there, which is exact same amount as what was in there before, because I used up the 35, the 30. Anyway, the big spend. obviously that's money left over. So now I have these. So, oh, hang on, I'm confused. Have I gone wrong somewhere? Okay, no, this is right, Right but wrong. Again, if you've watched my videos, you'd know that last month I got rid of these. Well, surprise, they're coming back. Cut a long story short about money going into my account and using bank accounts and transferring the money, it didn't work for me because my mentality switched and I started spending all of my money on card. I don't know why I did that. I literally went, oh, it's fine, I've got money in the bank. Clink, clink, clink. Whereas before, I'd be like, no, cash only, let's do this. So what I did basically was spend so much money on takeaways for some unknown reason in the last probably 2 weeks of last month. And I probably went over, but you know what? I'm in a good enough position that it didn't affect my money because I put money away every month into savings. I just moved the savings out and went, bad month, let's move on. And what I'm going to do about it is go back to using cash in clothes form. And this is being my takeaway envelope. So this does have some money in it, which I don't remember what the money was for, which is a bit stupid. But I'm just going to say that I don't know what this was for. And I do have an emergency envelope, which I think I might just put this 50 in. I don't have the emergency envelope yet, but that can be the beginning of the emergency envelope. So yeah, I have some money in here as well. I don't know. That's the only thing with me. Sometimes I do stuff like this and just forget. So I have about 25 in there and then 50 in there. So I'm thinking I might put, let's put 20 in the big spend. Then that 20 can go there and the 5 can go there. Did them all in the wrong order. Also guys, I know what I'm going to do for the big spend. I am going to buy a perfume. I can't remember how you pronounce it, but it's £200 and everyone raves about it. I think it's called, oh, I don't know. I'm going to comment it in the comments when this video is live. And yeah, it's about 250 quid, but people rave about it. So I don't know, I'm going to have to see. Anyway, moving back onto what we were doing. Clothes, we've got 50, and that's in 2 20s and a 10. So 20, 40, 50. So that's clothes. Again, I started spending loads of money on clothes on my card, which was me time, yes, not wrong. That was the correct thing to do, but I spent way more than I budgeted for and ended up going over, definitely. So it didn't work for me having money back in my card, basically. This now works for me, and this is what I'll continue to do for that reason. Room decor can now be takeaways, which is another 50. So we've got 20, 40, oh, yeah, 50. So I will just write over that, takeaways. I found that I like takeaways. They are the highlight of my week. And I wasn't budgeting for them, and they were just coming out of my savings, and that's not how I want to do this. So that was a necessary one for me. Also, you feel less angry at yourself for buying a takeaway if you know it's budgeted for. So yeah. Right, let me just double check, because I seem to have a fair amount of money left over for some weird reason. Car 40. I've already done car, haven't I? How have I got money left over? Did I do one for car? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Guys, I've literally got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, £100 left over. What has happened here then? Time with friends, 30, workout 30, holiday. Right, food shopping, it's got money in. Gifts was 10, done. Petrol, definitely done, 40. Car maintenance. Is that the one I didn't do? I swear I put 40 in there. Because I remember talking about it. Oh, did I do it in 20s? I was meant to do it in 10s. Okay, that's fine. That can be beauty. Holiday. I put 200 in there. Workout, definitely put 30 in there. Oh, it's time with friends. Where's my time with friends envelope gone? My time with them. Side hustle. Okay, that must be floating in there. This is my time with friends money. 20, 40, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Fine. Wow, panic over. My time with friends envelope is not here. I will go and get that at the end of the video. And I will most definitely put that in because that is one of the most important ones. I cannot believe I just missed that one. I'll put that here and I will literally... I might go and get it now actually, just to make sure I actually do it. That is so funny. Hobbies, time with friends. Oh guys, and I have 50 quid in there as well. What is happening? Why have I got £50 everywhere? I don't even know what's going on right now. This is why last month was just an absolute disaster for me. So I have £50 in my time with friends envelope, which I can't remember what it's for, but I'm going to keep it in there anyway. So we'll be left with 20, 40, 60, that is annoying envelope, 60, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50. £150. I could have told you that, but why not actually count it up? So yeah, time with friends, back in the zone, £150 in there. Wow, see what I mean by last month was just an absolute write-off for me in terms of just mess. I don't know what was going on, to be honest. There we are. And I do have a side hustles envelope, which I think, which has £40 in. Anyway, so that is all the cash stuffing done. Now I'm going to go through how much money is in my bank account and how much money comes out every single month of my bank. So I'm just going to say out loud now that I get paid £1,800 a month. And out of my cash stuffing, what you've seen, I do about £700. It's about £700 it seems to be every month now. And then the rest comes out of my bank account, 360, sometimes £370. I think it's about 370 because I do have other things like YouTube memberships that I've bought, supporting YouTube channels and Twitch accounts because I like to support streamers. So I think it's about £370, but I won't include those on here because I should really, but I'm not going to, because that's kind of something from my YouTube money I kind of put it back into. So anyway, we're just going to go through what comes out of my bank account every month that I never tell you about, which is, and then the rest always goes into savings. So about, it's about £600-700 that goes into savings in the end, and I'm happy with that. That just goes into savings. I don't really touch it because this is the money that I use day to day. Beauty, holidays, working out, time with friends, food shopping. That money is literally saving, so I don't touch that at all. So we'll start off with phone bill, and that's £10. I rounded that up. It's actually £8.99. Hunt around for a low phone bill. I'm with Labara, that's who I'm with. I have my old phone from, it's about 3 years old now, but it works. And I am not fast, and it's got old pictures on it, and I don't like using the cloud, so I just want to keep the photos so bad. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that when the phone breaks, but It's about that money. And my phone bill used to cost me £50 a month. What was I playing at? Why did I allow myself to spend that much money on a phone bill? I don't know. Really look into your phone bill, guys. I know you're probably all in contracts now, but when you're out of the contract, don't get rid of the phone, okay? Keep the phone and go on SIM only. Laptop payment. So my laptop, I pay, it was about £2,000 or something like that, and I spread the cost over 2 years and it comes to £84 a month. I'm happy to continue to pay that off. I pay that off every month without fail, so it's just helping credit score. Not that my credit score is bad, but doing stuff like that does help with credit score. Gym membership, £20 a month, fairly simple. It's a really cheap gym membership. It's a small gym, so £20. Car insurance, £55 a month. Pretty sure that's still got my ex-boyfriend on it, which is probably making it go quite high, so I should probably call them up and reduce that. But I just hate calling up car insurance people because they always try and sell you something that you don't want. So yeah, I should probably look at reducing him off that, and that might reduce, probably only by £5 or £10, but maybe it helps, right? Car tax is about £10 every month, but I've done 11, it's about £10.75 or something. I used to pay that off in full, but I haven't this time because I can't remember why. Tennis membership. If you've been here for a hot minute, you'll know that I, in the past 6 months, have fallen in love with playing tennis, and I bought a tennis membership, and that basically gets me 4 sessions a month of this cardio. It was technically 5, so it's 1 a week plus 1 with an extra week of cardio tennis and like a nice group of people that we all play tennis together, and I really, really, really love it. And it has definitely made my life so much better, and I would really recommend finding a sport. And the way I found that sport was by doing a beginners and rusties course, which was £50 one-off payment, and it was just a load of us who had no idea how to play tennis, and then I fell in love with it and I made loads of friends. And rent, which is £150 a month, and I'm very lucky in that I still live with my parents, so the rent is basically 10% of what I get. So yeah, I've done about £150 because sometimes it can change, but yeah, so that comes to about £365. The rest goes into savings, and I don't have actually that much in savings. I think I have about £4,000 in savings at the moment. I did have a lot more, but I bought a PC which cost a lot of money, but that's for my other YouTube channel which I have, and I know that money will come back to me. I will not stop until I've made, it's about £3,000 my PC costs, so I will not stop my other YouTube channel until I've made that money, or this channel might make me the money back again, but my other YouTube channel doesn't make me much money at all, to be honest, but it's fine. It's just doing it out of enjoyment and playing the game and streaming, really. So yeah, that is basically a full summary of my monthly money, and now I've gone back to using full cash and not using card anymore. I am so excited to absolutely ace this month, and I am just looking forward to just not panicking and not being so reactive with money. I was literally being so reactive with my money last month, and it's really put a little mini stress on me. Even though I don't need to stress, it did. So I'm just really looking forward to going back to using cash now, and lots more places are accepting cash. They weren't before, but they are now. And I know I've got lots of people commenting saying, oh, I work in this place and we still accept cash. I don't know what it was, where the places I was going just weren't accepting cash. But, oh no, what was that money for again? I can't remember. See, this is why I'm bad at this. Can someone comment where this was meant to go, please? I can't remember. So yeah, places are accepting cash. I'm thinking of going on a holiday. I'm super excited. I'm going back to cash. This is how much money I get and goes out every month. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I love this channel. I love making these videos. I love chatting to you about it, and I love your comments, and I love it all. So yeah, I just love this little community that is growing so quick on this channel. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for subscribing, and yeah, keeping me accountable. And that's why I started this. I wanted to create this and be accountable. I knew if there was a load of people watching me, I would do it, and here we are. And if I didn't do this, then I know that I would literally be eating into my savings as we speak, but I'm not, because of this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I will see you next month. Might see you in the middle when I talk about something else, probably won't, but I'll see you for my September pay. And yeah, then it'll be, or this technically is my September pay, isn't it? I always say this every single month. But then I'll be going on holiday that month, which is so exciting, and I'm so excited. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!